I grew this apple tree from seed. It needs to be transplanted. But before I do that, I'm going to do something a little special to it. Now this is something I do with all of my trees, and this one just happens to have 3 separate branches to make it that much easier for me. I am going to braid it. And we'll just twist the rest of the other 2. And then we'll transplant it. So I braid all my trees. This is one of my mulberry trees that I had braided before we had planted it. You could see it starting to really grow into itself, become one big trunk. There were the original 3, and now they're becoming 1. Kind of looks a little provocative. Over here we have my pomegranate trees that I grew from seed that I've done the same thing with. Braiding them all up, keeping them all into one tree. That needs to be tucked in. And here's another mulberry. My apple tree got a little damaged along the way, so I'm going to try to use some nature glue to fix it. Got some lemongrass growing over here, so I'm going to try to use a longer leaf here and wrap it around the broken branch to see if that'll help it heal. I'm going to let it soak in some water for just a little while so that it makes it more pliable, so that it's easy to wrap around the branch. Alright, got my braided tree all repotted. Put some mulch on top of it to keep it moist. We're approaching summer pretty rapidly here. Got a piece of electroculture in here for stability. Tied it up with a ribbon because I don't like using the plastic stuff, and this is completely reusable. And now I'm going to get it all fixed up right here. Just right there. Just kind of sad. Alright, all soaked up, a little more pliable. We're going to start with the end that's extra pliable rather than this one that's not so pliable. I'm just going to gently wrap it. Oh. Let's untwist you a little bit. Alright. Secure it like that. That should be good. And then we'll twist this back up.
The towel ground.
There we go. Heel the brake. Alright, I wanted to give it a little more support, so I gave it a bamboo stick that we grew ourselves and stuck it in there and tied it up to that. Still have the electroculture in there for support as well, but that'll be that. And then I've got our other apple tree here. And this one's silly because it's going sideways, right? And then it's starting to branch out new trees all the way across it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep letting it grow like this, and eventually we'll put it on a wall so it's flat against the wall, and then it'll have branches coming up and it'll be a tree that grows against the wall.